Automaton. I work hard when my owner turns me on. I can get you some uranium ore. Just let me know if you need more. Put me on a journey through space and time, and if you want to break me, that's just flying. You don't need to supervise me. Just keep in mind I need electricity. I can perform so many tasks. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask. If anyone tries to ruin your day, give me a turret, I can make them go away. There are lots of pirates in space. I will guard you. You will be safe. I can fly your spaceships too. 1, 2, 3, let's land on the moon.
What's going on out there in the void of space tonight? Let's see. Anyone out there, I wonder?
I couldn't bring myself to interrupt the space funk. I was going to come in, you know, the Soon TM was there, and I was like, I'm going to come on. I was like, oh, I can't talk over the top of space funk. So here we are. I hope you agree. Okay, guys, just to say, I saw some comments about the music. Remember, this music was made by the community, the incredibly talented community, the same community that makes amazing builds, amazing mods, hosts amazing servers. And yes, that's right. Our community is also very talented when it comes to music. Okay, let's have a look who we have. This is a song called Motherload, by the way. The Motherload by Jonathan. Let's have a look in the chat. Tonight. Oh, there's a lot of 07s, actually. There's more than usual. I see Sam Alpha, Captain Jack, Num, Lieps, Megan, Micro Echo, Tim, Melfi Wolf, Wargive, Ethan, Anor, Theodore, Captain Flips, Hire Mercenary, Mobius, Star Driver, Sick, Bad, Indy, Consti, Black Dragon, Robert, William, that's quite a lot. Joanna, Num Charlie, Jim Fingers, Jason, and many more on the YouTube. There's so many. I'll do the full shout outs at the end of the stream. And on Twitch, a little look here. We got Don Heiko, Tannibal, Darkstorm, Ada, Fiero, Ananazzi, Eternal, Captain Flips, Dr. Casmo, Iridium, JV, Savage Oxygen, Grumpy Grandad, Caroluna, Void, Ayan, and I say many more out there. So, all right, guys. Where to even begin? Well, the main purpose of today's stream is to really look at the latest update, because we had our stream on Monday, right? It was pretty cool. But we didn't really get to show the stuff in the game yet because we kind of ran out of time. Well, we wanted to keep the stream a manageable size, so that was part of the reason there. But today, I'm back. And later on today, we may be joined by a special guest, okay? So keep an eye out. I'm going to do some of the... We're going to go through all the features and blocks. But we're going to do it in-game this time, so we can show that. My plan also for today, I'm going to try and be quick. We'd also want to do some showcase with you guys to see what you have been creating with these new incredible features and blocks. I think the... I think the showcase period, once we've got through that, would be a great time for our guests to join us. So definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys have been creating. I've already seen some designs, and I think Climb is going to sort us out with a cheeky showcase. And actually, I've been speaking to him about some of what the community has been creating. So that's very exciting. And we got a 50. We got Mikhail dropping the 50 on the YouTube. Thank you very much, Mikhail. don't forget about me for the next 30 minutes. Entertain me. I can't promise, but I can try my best. Or let's say there is no try, but all right. Good to see you, Mikkel. I see Climb in the chat. Climb's there as well. Fantastic. I know Anoth in the chat also wanted to have a showcase. I'm sure. I saw a message on Discord saying, if you do a showcase today, you will see something you've never seen before. That gets me very excited. So, I'm also looking out to the chat. I had an email today from somebody at Keen. Mystery person. Now, they may or may not be in the chat right now. But before I mention that, sorry, Ayan, what is the status of the you-know-what? I'm here. I have the list of things here as well. I just wanted to, before I announce or not announce how we're looking on the status of that. The status. Let's see here. I know I'm sending coded messages across the interwebs here, just because, again, there's a lot to do today. We got a lot of stuff to showcase. We got a lot of stuff to showcase, both from the update, but also from you guys. But also, there may or may not be something. Okay, I got a message here. Thank you very much. Okay, just keep me posted. I'll keep an eye on the old Discord, and I will. I will say whether I'll say when the time comes. There we go. So, first up, a question to you guys out there. This update's now been out for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's like you've had pretty much four full days. What is the verdict out of 10 for the new blocks, the new features? How are we feeling? Like, you've had some time to play around now. I want to get like a community vibe check. Let's see it. Come on. Don't be shy now. He's going to say it. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8.7. 7. 9. 10. 1. We did something wrong there for Alpha. 6. 9. 4. 9. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 9. 42. 10. 8.5. 100 out of 10. Incredible. 69 out of 420. 8.5 out of 10. 9. 10. 8.9. 6. 7.5. 8. 6. 4. I see a minus 10. That's definitely not good. We've got to fix that up. But in general, I'm going to say from those numbers, we've got an average of probably, there's a lot of 9s, a lot of 10s, and we got some, I'm probably going to give it like an 8.7. Seems like an 8.7 is a pretty good number there. And also Falling Horizon, thank you very much. Hello to Scotland. We feeling good about that? Literally 10 out of 10. And I don't give that often. Gabriel, with the honest 10 out of 10 there. We can appreciate that. New to the game, but it looks really cool. Still for off learn the update though. Just got to space. Adam, that is totally normal. Honestly, this update makes it a little easier with the new game screen. But for sure, if you're new to Space Engineers, more so than ever, there is so much to digest and to get into. So you'll get there for sure. Keep pushing. Join the Discord. Get involved with the community. There is so much to do, even beyond the initial, even beyond the initial game experience. Just the whole ecosystem. There's a lot to do. Let's have a look here. I'm curious for the people who gave some of the lower end of the numbers, if there were some problems maybe, because we are aware of some issues. Don't get me wrong, guys. We are aware, and what I can say is that the team has been already, like, immediately working very hard on the hotfix for this. So I got a message here, but I need to just double check this. Hold on, hold up. Okay, Roger Dodger. Let's see. I'm gonna get into the update here because I feel like we're gonna need a follow-up stream for all the Q&A maybe. Need new player, needs new tutorial. Learn to survive isn't enough. The blueprints, they should be there. Oh, the launch all the things trailer, like the rocket stuff. Let's see. Interesting here. The blocks are just hoping. Well, did you guys hear about the next update, 205? I gotta like take a step back here, but 205 is basically everything that basically ever since Warfare 2, everything since that update has been leading up to 205. Exploration and the PvE experience. So, you know, I always need to bring the blog post up because I have to be careful because I need to make sure I remember what is public. But I will go over that. It seems like we might have like a 20-hour stream today because it seems there's a lot of chatter, there's a lot of showcase, and there's a lot we can also talk about in the future as well here. So, feed me more information. All right. Let's do a quick sneak peek then, just to kind of settle down all the future stuff. All right, I'm gonna refer to the blog post, which you guys can also do, just to quickly make sure that I don't leak anything here today. Hold up. Right, this is it then. So I already said 205 is gonna be big. 205. Everything has been leading up to this moment. The key things that you need to be aware of in 205. New resources. New endgame blocks. Taking a deep dive into PvE encounters. And we begin exploring exploration. So that's it. Those 4 points there for going big. I don't know if that's enough to get you excited. I hope it is, but that's some pretty big deals there. New resources, endgame blocks, PvE encounters, deep diving. So I know that's not right now. But this update 204 is just released. So we're still, I think the community is still in the process of digesting this update and making the most of all the new features and blocks in this. I mean, the action relay and broadcast controllers, I still don't think we've seen the full potential yet of these blocks. But still, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, some people were hoping for more, I guess, from this update, but that's why I think that 205 could be the big one for you. So that's just a little bit of hyping on that. I also want to bring attention to the wiki guide. There's a brand new official wiki. Hopefully we can get some links in the chat. Really great work from our community, and a special thanks to Adarainen and Enra and the whole modding community for actually basically helping out with this this new wiki. It's really, really solid. So I saw some people in the chat who are new to the game. This new wiki should hold all the answers if you're a new player to Space Engineers. And if there's still your answer's not there, then the Keen Software House Discord is the place to be. So yeah, it's a couple of the big points there, but I think we can come back to some other things. But as time is ticking, let's jump into the game and take a look at some of this new stuff. Okay? I'll try and get some Q&A segment exactly later, but this is just 1 second here. I'm multitasking here, as always, with a stream. One sec. Kianada's in the chat as well. Great. So I'm just making sure that's good. Okay, and thank you for the links, guys. Oh, that's so good. That's good. Good. When is 205 coming? I don't think we mentioned it, do we? Well, all I can say is stuff like, not too long, but long enough, but not too long. But again, guys, this is where I bring attention to both these streams, but also the newsletter. The newsletter will be released once a month, and there'll be a new one, should be coming tomorrow, right? So there should be a new newsletter tomorrow. And I think you'll probably, if you're talking ETAs and updates on the update, I think this will be the first place that you'll hear about the progress towards that. So definitely, if you're not signed up for the newsletter, I can bring the game up. It's right in the game now, so it's very easy to find. So let me just bring the game up. Here we go. So look, you can sign up for the newsletter right here. Can't miss it. So once you sign up for that, you'll get that on your email once a month, and it's, you know, I'll tell you what, guys. You know, I think I'm quite often energetic and I'm rambling very much, but I'm honestly, my brain is all over the place right now because there's so much exciting things happening. Because I'm thinking, right, about what we've just released. I'm thinking about 205, but I'm also thinking about V-Rage 3. If you guys were on the last, not the last stream on Monday, but last week's stream on Friday, we actually, I went through some of the latest screenshots from V-Rage 3, and it's just on a next level of excitement, you know. And this is also stuff that you'll find in these newsletters. It's not just the kind of short-term, mid-term, but there's also long-term development stuff happening in those. So hopefully I've sold it for you guys there. And now I really will get into the game. I'll tell you what is nice. Is this satisfying for anybody else? Look at this. Look at these badges here. When you have them all, it's nice and like symmetrical. You got nice rows of 8 here. Very nice, very nice. I'm also gonna hit this. See. Okay, that's good. I need more badges. Can we get a live stream with the devs for V-Rage 3? 100%. It's a matter of time, to be honest. I can definitely cover some V-Rage stuff on these streams, but there's an unbelievable amount that's happened, and I realized not all of you guys know about it yet, so we can cover that. Why do you have 16 badges? I only have 14. So let me think why. So let me think why. This one is for completing Learning to Survive. Deluxe edition is DLC, but this is that 10th anniversary? Did you have to get... Actually, now you've making me think. Am I missing one? No shot. No way I'm missing one. Xbox pre-order badge? Is it that? Where? Which one's that? Deluxe. This is definitely Learn to Survive. It should be in order. So this is like Learn to Survive, then Deluxe Edition. Then we have Deco Pack. Oh, this is my tester. Deco Pack Style Pack. No. Oh no. Deco Pack Economy Style Pack. It's not actually an order release for, interesting enough. Deco Pack 2, Frostbite, Sparks the Future, Wasteland, Warfare 1, Heavy Industry, Warfare 2, Automatons, Deco Pack 3, I guess 10-year anniversary, and then Signal Pack. So I guess there was that one. Did you have to get the skin to get that one? I can't remember now. Interesting. So if you've never learned to survive, guys, that's one of the... So what's one of the... Well, I'm actually going to showcase. It was our first feature of today's update. So if I go to new game here, it will first ask you, would you like to try the quick start instead? And for now, we'll say no. And then in here, we have a brand new kind of carousel. And you can customize everything the same way you would be able to normally. You can just come here and customize it. But it makes it much clearer what actual... what the different scenarios do. So you have sandbox, you have story scenarios, you have PvP, original content, and the community content, which is like basically the workshop. So if we come in here, we can go to red ship, we can do customize, and then this screen is familiar. You know, you guys have seen this before when you have to... It's interesting, actually, now it's all on one page. Advanced options was originally like in advanced settings, you know, as a kind of a button, but now you actually have basically everything on one page, all of the customization options here. So the mods is there as well. So yeah. So this is actually one of the newest things that was added. Actually, because there's so many things, I will have to open my open the blog to make sure I get everything. What actually I'll do, just because I've never done it before, I will now actually press quick start and see what happens. Wow. Basically, quick start is the updated red ship scenario here. So yeah, it's interesting when you guys don't have all the badges yet. So definitely look to how you can complete them. It should be all the DLC and then plus basically learning to survive. Well, yeah, that should be the only one that you have to like play. I'm just wondering if the 10th anniversary one. I honestly can't remember now how that one was assigned. If you had to buy the skin or something. There you go. Look. Adarinem in the chat with the wiki page. So if you ever weren't sure, you can check the wiki page. Very good. And that's why having an official wiki is a very powerful thing. I see a lot of questions, guys. I will try to get to the questions later. I appreciate people that questioned last stream. There's just so much I want to kind of show you guys today. And worst case scenario is we can have another stream. Well, on the next stream, we can do more Q&A stuff, okay? So, I wanted to start. So, first off, this is the new scenario. And for you OGs and pretty much anyone who's played Space Engineers, you will remember the original Red Ship scenario. Now, obviously, this one is try to incorporate as many of the new blocks as possible. And it's funny because it's definitely familiar, but the detail is on another level here. And I'm going to come into this thing because I love the new windows here. I'm also going to, it's going to come to a question to you guys very soon. So I'm going to close the airlock here. Gonna come up these. Yes, look at these new blocks. How many of you guys have already incorporated these into your stations or your ships? I haven't seen yet because this is like kind of the first stream following up from the Monday's update, but I really am looking forward to seeing the showcase that you guys at the showcase to see what you guys have basically used these things, right? So you can download the old ships. If you miss any of the old stuff, I'm sure you can find the older versions or older ships either on the workshop or even in your own saves. So, man, these are great though. These are really great. Once again, our artists taking things to the next level. Right. So I can go through some of the decorative blocks in a little bit. What I'm going to do first is actually go through the new functional blocks. This airlock is Zoc-proof airlock here. So let us showcase the new broadcast controller first up. So I'm basically, this is basically the same things as was done in the guide, which we can also link in case you guys haven't, either played yet or haven't got to figuring it out yet. So I'm going to get a battery. A couple of blocks needed. I'm going to get a battery. I'm going to get, I'm going to just, let's put the name of it here. I'm going to get the helm. And I'm going to get the broadcast controller, the brand new block here. Now, so we're going to make a small grid of this. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we're in survival mode. Okay. Well, let's change that. So here's the large grid version, but I'm not going to get to that yet. It's hard because there's a lot of blocks to shove. I'm mainly here to showcase the functionality of this, but let's actually let's actually delete this and get this in red, and then I'm gonna get it kind of upright here. Luckily, thank you to all the community helpers in the chat, because even though I'm not answering any questions right now, I see a lot of people helping each other out. So that's great. Community love all round. So once again. So much amazing details on these blocks. Our artists never cease to amaze me. Right. So we're going to put down a battery. We're going to put down a helm block. I'll do it different than that. I'll do it like that. Pretty straightforward, right? And then we're going to put down a broadcast controller. So this is the small grid one. Very cute. And that's all I'm going to place for now for this initial thing here. So we're going to come into the helm, the small grid. We're going to go to the broadcast controller, and this is where we see lots of new exciting functionality here. So we can set the target who receive these messages, owner, faction, everyone, whether or not it can use the antenna. We can give it a custom name, so we can call this, we'll call it Clang. We'll call this Lord Clang with a C. And messages will be going, howdy. That's a nice ship you got there. Okay. So that's the first message here. And we can have up to 8 messages. You can also see send a random message, and we can also see send GPS. So now once we've put that message in there, we can come out of here, and we can come into the actions and the toolbar config, and we can see all the different actions we can do with the broadcast control. That might be transmit messages 1 to 8. We also have a random message, and we can also send the GPS. So for this case, we're going to do transmit message 1. If I open my chat, and when I press 1, there we go. Howdy. And you can see from me, but Lord Clang, howdy, that's a nice ship you got there, okay? So what we can do also, if we now, oh no, okay, I probably should have attached landing gear to that. Classic. Give me a second. All right, it's okay. I'm going to also that was the basics. Now I'm going to get an antenna, and I'm also going to get yeah, that's it for now. That's all I wanted. Oh no, I'm going to get a button panel as well. The nice button panel pedestal here. So I'm going to place the button, and now I'm going to configure this. This is going to be broadcast controller, transmit message 1. So now, of course, I'm pressing it, but you can't see anything because we're missing an antenna. So as soon as I put down an antenna on this grid, now we have, once again, the message being wirelessly sent across the airways there. So that's basically showing how it's wireless. And I think one of the tips is the grid that's transmitting, you can have like a really massive antenna range. And then you could have drones or whatever. They could have a much lower antenna range for making kind of more stealthy stuff. But this will basically transmit that message within the antenna range. So Wi-Fi confirmed, exactly. You can leave voicemails. Heaven for chat spammers. I hope not. So that's some really basic chat message functionality. Of course, we could also have this where we come in here. Let me change it to GPS. So we come in here, and I'll change this to send GPS. So this can be useful. You just hit the button, and that is now in the chat, send a GPS coordinate to my location, or should I say location of this this grid. So the next thing we're going to show is the action relay. Now for the action relay, I'm going to use this same base here, but now I'm going to place a separate grid. So we're going to get a battery again. Let's just go, I don't know, over here in the shade here. I don't know, it's just because I wanted to, okay, hold on. Get a little battery. So I'm going to need to get the action relay onto my toolbar as well. I'm also going to need a control panel for this. You know, this is just for, oh, I need the antenna still. This is just for this demonstration. And finally, an interior light. So you guys may be familiar with this if you followed the guide already. So I'm just going to build this little thing out now. So I'm going to put down the control panel. Put down the antenna. Put down the light. And finally, we're going to place the action relay. Very interesting, very interesting. So I'm actually going to change the daytime as well here so we can see the light a bit better. Okay. So we're going to come into this. Come into the control panel. The action relay. Now this is the action relay block. Obviously, small and large grids. They're very nice models. And we have a couple things here. So we have channels, up to 100 channels. Think of it like a walkie-talkie, something like that. We can also accept signals from owner, faction, everyone. We can send the signal from this, but in this case, we're going to set up the actions here. So the action of this, so when a signal is received on the correct channel by this action relay, we want to toggle on and off the lights. So that's that done. Just real quickly to make it a little bit more funky, I'm going to come in here and change the light to nice red. Expand that radius there so we can see very, very nicely. So as you can see, right now, let me actually turn the light off. Let me make it more interesting. Well, a little bit more. So now the light is off. I'm going to come back to where we were before. Now, well, I guess I'll do it like this. I'll change. I could do it, you know, via the toolbar in a cockpit, but I think it's more interesting if I just so I can, I'm spinning it around so you can watch it here. If I come into the button, it's the moment of truth. If I did everything right, we're going to come into the broadcast controller. No, sorry, I haven't finished yet. Action relay, nearly. Yeah. We're going to put an action relay onto this grid now as well. So now we've placed an action relay onto this grid. Now we can come into the button panel, and then we're going to set this. The channel is channel 1. So the channel is channel 1. So it's already by default 1, and we're going to do send signal. I guess to make it more interesting, just to show, we could come into here. Hold on a second. We could come in here and basically, like, let's change the action relay to channel 42, meaning in life and all that. So we've set the channel there. Now that's not going to work, right? So we're going to have to come over here and set the action relay of this to 42 as well. So once both are set, everything is good. Are you ready, chat? 3, 2, 1.
Incredible.
And just like that, a dream is coming true. There shall be light. Let there be light. Yeah, and just like that, we now have wireless control of grids. It's a huge deal. It's a huge freaking deal. And this is the most basic demonstration possible for an action relay. But think about it, guys. Think about the combining this with timer blocks, combining this with programmable blocks. It's just, I can't even comprehend the potential of this. This is as far as I can. This is as far as I can build. So I'll go. I got some messages, making sure. Okay, good. Okay, great. So yeah, like, it's very simple setup here. And I guess what we can do is, as well, if we come in here and copy this, let's go over here. Let's paste one over. Is it moving? That's good. Paste one over here. Now these should all have the same signal. So actually we can control multiple things. Let's come over here. Wow. I may put some more down here. I'm going to talk to you guys in a bit about the potential, because I think some of you have probably already explored it. There's another blueprint I'm going to paste in a second here. It's just showing this. This will look kind of pretty on the rocks here. Let's have a look. Right. So that was a brief demonstration of the broadcast controller and action relay. So let me see. Do you guys have any questions about this? Let's see. Now, I have seen some feedback. Some of you guys wanting more channels. I can understand that. You know, if you happen to fill all 100 channels, right? I mean, you can see it as like 100 channels per faction in a sense if you're sharing stuff. Antenna range. Let's have a look. Zoc, could you explain, demo, the difference between this and the remote access screen of the player? Yes. So I guess the difference here is that you're able to correct if I'm wrong here. But so if I did press Shift K, right? This is the remote access screen that you guys are probably familiar with, right? We can come in here, and if these grids had antennas or the right setup here, I could basically take control of this grid, or I can access a terminal of this grid from afar. I guess the big difference is that with this you can actually trigger actions from another grid with buttons. You can trigger actions. I mean, I guess before that you could also access a grid while sat in a cockpit, so you technically could also access that. But I think that's the trying to think now what would be the best way to explain that. It's more like a manual thing, right? So that's the point, that these blocks allow automation of remote grids. So yeah, it's more streamlined for sure. Yeah, exactly. It's a relay. And this is for sure like the biggest part of this update. What I'm also going to do here, I think I need planets for this one. I'm going to where should we go? Let's go to let's go to Pertam. Let's put like a 70k Pertam in here. I think this is I guess maybe I can do it on this if I add a mass block. So we're searching for Buddy. Where is it? Oh, I think it's still loading, maybe. I think my blueprints are still loading. Should be getting the Buddy bot in here, but I'm pretty sure I subscribed to it. Let's have a look. Well, so let me tell you guys, one of the things that I want to hopefully get to showcasing today, hopefully we have time, is basically like a fleet controlled, basically like a controllable fleet using these new blocks. I think Climb, is that what we have set up in a second here once we go through some more stuff? Climb was, I think, prepping the server for that. So it was going to be like a kind of a skirmish kind of setup. It's got like a PvP skirmish using the basically multiple warships being controllable like this. So hopefully we'll get to that in a bit here. Let's have a look. Right. Let me double check. Let me try searching now. There we go. Now it's loading all my workshop blueprints. I can feel the pain. There it is. Buddy bot. There we go. So let's check the Buddy bot out here. You might have saw this one in the trailer. I'm actually going to go into the trailer world as well in a second here. Maybe I'll go into the trailer world to showcase some of the blocks. So obviously, you may have saw this one. I'm going to add a mass block to it here because it was designed for artificial mass. Hopefully, it will still work with these things on. I'm just going to hopefully just put one, at least match the color a little bit, okay, I'm going to ruin the look of it, I think. I haven't tested this on a surface like this. We'll see. So right now, it's sleeping. Let's press the follow toggle. Now, BuddyBot is smiling. We have a message in the chat. I will follow you. I'm just curious if it will... I think it might struggle because it's not... Yeah, as expected. Okay, I think it's not working because it's on in space. Let me go to the planet here. Please don't leave me. I found you. Look at that. Transmitting different messages there. So I'm going to come down to Pertam. And hopefully it should work here. Let's see. Okay. BuddyBot is sleeping. I will follow you. Okay, follow me. There we go. It's like a... Yeah, it's like a skimmer. Yeah, for some reason I thought the wheels would work, but the wheels angled like that is specifically designed for like kind of skimming across the surface here. Some game sound as well. Yeah, okay, nice. So I bet if I fly away now, it's trying to keep up with me. Yeah, look, please don't leave me. It's racing towards me here. I found you. So that's, again, another kind of useful way to get kind of status indicators from other grids. So that was the BuddyBot. And these are all available on the workshop. Both basically what you know that like kind of like setup test rig for the broadcast controller and the action relay. You can get these like super small basic setups for you basically to have a look at and break down and get a better understanding of. But it's relatively straightforward here once you've done it, you know, a couple times. So that is that's a really basic. I'm just going to make sure we got more stuff lined up here. Oh, great. It's going to play the... Okay, perfect. That's adorable. Great. So, BuddyBot's abandoned the stream 1. What I will do now, we're actually going to go ahead and take a look at some of the new blocks. Although, let's actually switch worlds here. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to change the worlds we're in. I'm going to load up the trailer world, I think, to show you guys something else as well. My muscle memory keeps clicking on new game instead of load game because of the new button. Starfleet King, welcome. This is a really cool one, actually. This is a really cool demo here. So I will bring this up. Don't mind that. Don't mind the old debug draw. So you guys ready for this? So here we are on the yellow station here. You ready? Actually blown away here. So I'm walking. This thing pops out. A wireless, untethered little drone thing comes out of the floor, like you would have saw in the trailer. Now, if I fly out here real quick, you see these different drones, right? So look at this. So we've got drones 1, 2, 3. This is like a parking indicator, and you can see right now, no go, no entry. Oh, it's following me here. It really wants me to deploy the drones. So it's looking at me. I look like this. And now if we press this red button, the drones are now being deployed. If we come back to this, it's still being blocked right now. But once they've docked, we should see this indicator switch to... Unless it's... I spoke too soon. Unless it's this guy who's freaking out right now. Let's see. It's weird. I don't think it should normally... Maybe it was. It was thinking... Oh. Okay, I spoke... Well, this was working just the other day. Basically because now... well, unless it's because it's based on the dock. I thought that meant like the hangar bays are clear. But I think now I think about it, it's whether or not there's any free docks available. All 3 of these docks are taken by the drones here. I think that's actually what the status indicator represents rather than inside. I could be wrong there. But yeah, live streams. Yeah, I know. Tested beforehand, works perfectly. It is the way it is. But this is really cool as well here. I love this. It's a really, really cool base here made. I have these rings here. We've got the action relays going by. It's not working because I'm live. That's exactly right. Okay. All right, let's see. So we can also see some of the new blocks on this. I'm actually leaning towards we're about nearly an hour in now, so I think we won't spend too long. I think we'll open up a showcase for you guys so that we can actually gone blank. So we can actually see some of the new blocks in the builds that you guys have created. Ryan has outdone himself, as always. As always, has the Ryan. I will actually reload this real quick here. Oh no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm just going to delete. Well, I'm just going to detach these drones because I don't think we have a way to undock them. I don't think so. I can try pressing this button again, but I think let's have a look. I think it's probably I messed it up by deleting it. No, I think it was a one-time thing there. So let me just detach these guys. Just making sure. I'm just curious here if this is what decides this, because I did, believe it or not, I did test it, but maybe I miss. Okay, let's see if these should be green now. No, what? What's strange is, you know what's strange as well is because the game hasn't had an update since this released. So unless it was working in like the CTG, you know, maybe it was in the pre-release build. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it is working now. Okay, so because those basically those little blocks were blocking the conveyors there. So yeah, this is set up basically where if there's space to dock, then you can dock. It should work, I think, if there's only basically if 2 are taken and then 1 is free. We can test this here. If I block 2 of them, like this, right? 1 is still free. This is... Okay. Well... well, I was mistaken. So, I can't remember exactly how they set this up. But you could definitely set it up where it would be accurately showing, no doubt about it. So, really nice station here. We see some of the brand new blocks around. Something in there, because it should be okay for the other dock there, but yeah. I think these are among some of the favorite blocks out there as well. Beautiful consoles here with buttons and screens that you can customize. We've got the new rounded armor. Is this, let me just check. Is this anyone's favorite blocks? Because I know the community is frequently asking for more armor blocks. Let's have a check here. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. Debugging live. I know. A little bit. Bodybot's here. Let's see if Bodybot's going to work on space here, because it wasn't working a second ago, but it's in here, so I feel like it might work. But someone said it doesn't have any iron thrusters. Right? Because if it's only got... Yeah, it's just got... It's following me. It's trying to follow me using gyroscopes, but this is... an Atmo build. Yeah, as we just saw. So Aragath, yes, Aragath is the builder of this Bodybot. Aragath, we were on the planet a minute ago and it was working wonderfully. But I think Ryan or Janusz just had it here as like a decoration here, I think. So that's that there. So I think because there's so many blocks. I mean, look at this. This is one of the new blocks, but it's built into the wall. It just adds amazing amount of detail here. I'm pretty sure what we can do is, to make this more efficient, we can probably jump into a showcase, but we can showcase the blocks inside of that showcase. So I just don't know how the performance is in the showcase, you know? If we come in here, let's see. Signal blocks. We have all the walls. We have the new modules. We have the new windows. We have the new narrow corridors. These decals are so good. I'm just feeling like we might be able to do it like multitask here, you know, if we jump on the server too. I know, yeah, I was showing the buddy bot follow just a moment ago here, Aragath. So I wanted to come into this world briefly to showcase those drones launching. This was something that you guys would have saw in the trailer. And again, seeing some of the new blocks integrated into this station. I mean, they're the guys, both Ryan and all the designers who work on the designs and worlds and stuff, they're very, very talented. And it's, but I think you guys knew that for sure. So let's load up a server then and have a look here. I think that might be better. And I think, yeah, pretty good. All right. My brain is thinking of all the things. We might actually jump across to another show, like another example here, if Climb has it set up already. So let's have a look. Maybe I'd put a password. Oh, that's okay for now, Climb. We'll see. Because it's already been up for a second here, so I'm a little bit worried that everyone's pasted the world full of stuff. But I will see what's in here now. Some good tea. Yes, it's been undercover online already. So I'm going to join this. Okay, it looks like... Okay, loading in. Getting a little bit of... no, I think it's just loading lag. Okay, I'm in now. Here we are. So I'm already seeing some ships. I'm seeing some stations. Climb, is everything that needs to be in for this demonstration already loaded in? Because I would turn off building if we're going to do that, you know, just for a second here. I believe these are Mike's ships that we wanted to showcase here. Just, if Mike's in the chat as well, let us know, guys. So Mike, I think they are. Let me just turn off building just for a second, guys, because I don't want it to get too... Oh, building's already off. So what we're seeing is here, look at this. Mike Angel is piloting the lead ship here. And what we can see to the right and the left of them are drone escorts. But this is, hold on a second, this could just be, I'm just curious, Mike, because I'm just curious because right now this could use, the following could be using the features from automatons, right? So I'm curious here to see what Mike has set up using the new action relays or broadcast controllers. But it's very cool, very nice ships as always from Mike. But I imagine he's using the action relays to do various functions on the vessels. Right, so yeah, automatons basically makes it possible for the following, but then the new action relays allow for commands of these builds. So as you can see right now, this is perfect, of course. So you saw that he was able to switch them from staying and following. So now they are following. So action relays for orders and broadcasts for order confirmations. So the broadcast controllers can basically send a message back on the chat saying, yes, order received. So now look at this. They're falling in line. They're following. We're actually seeing it. We're seeing in the chat. Escort L, Escort R on the hunt. Roger, going on patrol. Love that. Like all we need now is like a voice, like a text-to-speech radio. I wonder if that could probably be modded in. I guess basically get like a mod with a TTS would read off the messages from the chat there. We got SOS messages in the chat as well. So Mike, let's see that once again where like they were following you, but now you can basically remotely tell them to stop following you, and then you can fly off and then you can call them back again. So we see this here again. Consti, I don't know if we're looking at the right ships because this is Mike's, but Consti also has some ships in here. We have Yeah, returning to formation. Roger, forming on up. So Mike is now flying off. His escorts are staying behind. He's quite far away. They're still patiently waiting, and this could be whatever command you want it to be. And then Mike can basically say, you know, form up on me. So Mike, if you now toggle them, and now those drone escorts are now flying to them there. RTS engineers, exactly. RTS engineers. But see, you guys kind of see this because I appreciate that. It's only been Monday. No weekends have been yet. So maybe you haven't had the opportunity to do a proper deep dive on these blocks yet. But again, hopefully this is showing you some of the use cases for these new action relays in combination with the previous updates, right? And as I already mentioned, everything since Warfare has been leading up to the next update, 205. And hopefully, you guys can see how those features are kind of falling together now, falling in line. So we're going to come over here because this is Consti. So you can see here how we could do a battle, right? Consti and Mike both have a lead vessel and 2 escort drone ships. So this is Consti's. Let me switch to spectator here. I think it'd be quicker. It's hard to follow them. We can see basically 2 formations over here. Let me see if they've got tracking on. Yeah, he's got tracking on. So let's follow Consti now. And I think Consti also has the broadcast controller set up, or at least it broadcasts. I mean, Mike might, but the transmissions might be only sent to him or to the faction, right? Whereas Consti is broadcasting the state of the drones to everyone. So let's see some of the commands that Consti's. So yeah, on the hunt. I love it. Yo, fleet battles, exactly. PvE, PvP, fleet battles coming soon. So it looks like, let's see, Consti's, have they stayed behind? Or was there some other command? So now I think they may have been set to do something else. I can't actually see the commands. I'm wondering if am I out of range now, do you think? Because it all works on the antenna system. So let me actually, oh, there we go. Returning to formation. So they had the returning to formation commands, and now these escorts are coming back to Consti. Sorry, Pinhole, I haven't been able to answer any questions tonight, really. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to focus on the in-game right now, but we'll try and get some questions answered in a bit, okay? Showcasing this updating game for the first time here, because we didn't have time on Monday. It's so cool, though. It's really cool. We should do like a mini tournament where we do like basically like fleet versus fleet kind of thing, using once everyone's figured out the new action relays and stuff like that, to be able to control fleets. So I think Mike and Consti are going to fight now, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys ready for a mini fight here? We'll come back to the showcase. Hopefully people's stuff doesn't get destroyed here, but we're just going to do a really brief combat demonstration here from the guys. So be warned. All right, give me a second, guys. We'll do the classic. Who do you think will win? We've got Mike Angel with the Adrasta class, is that right? Cruiser. And it looks like their drones are pretty similar. I think they're flying to the arena right now. They're flying away from the showcase zone. And then we have Consti. I don't have the names of these ships. The Tanif Mark II is the lead ship here. Tanif Mark II. So, how are we feeling? Mike or Consti? Both are very, very talented builders. So, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play neutral here. What are the weapons on these ones? Oh, they got rockets underneath. They got rockets. They got some small weapons. I think Mike might have a little bit more firepower here. But we'll see. Maybe the tactics will play out there. Let's see. I just noticed I'm gonna have to run down and answer the door a second here before we do this battle. So just give me a second here. I'm just gonna. It's interesting. It seems I'm about to have a visitor. Gotta let them in. In the meantime, contestants, ready up. Looks like Mike's in position. My money's slightly on Mike if I'm just looking at the ships and the firepower each of these have, but we will see. They're both very nice designs, no doubt about it. So. Imagine a $100,000 prize for whoever's fleet wins in the 1v1. Okay, let's see. I'm just waiting. Oh, let's answer a couple questions here, guys. Because I don't want to leave mid battle here. So I'm just going to see if I can answer a question from the chat while we're waiting here. So I know I have to run down. I'll be a couple of seconds to do it, but let's see if I can answer some questions then. In the meantime, before we start this, will the ships be on the workshop? Be nice to have an idea how to build them. I'm not sure if these ones will be on the workshop. It's a question for the guys in chat there. Okay, I gotta run. Back in just a second, guys. Walk amongst yourselves. Thank you for your patience, guys. Sorry about that. Whew, all that running. Okay. And Micro, the 50 euro. Thank you so much. GPS grouping. That's definitely something that I mentioned in a recent stream. It's definitely a big request by the community. So unfair. And I think there's definitely a decent chance of seeing this. It's been a long-term request, and I definitely understand the need for it. That's for sure. So just a couple more questions here before we jump into this showcase here. Was it part of the signal update that the battery now shows the efficiency of charging? I don't. Maybe? I don't think so though. You know what we didn't do? We didn't go through the entire changelog, so it is possible there were some smaller features that we didn't actually talk about. Right. We'll get to that. Let's jump in then and see Mike versus Consti. You guys ready? 3,
2, 1. Go, go, go!
They'll get this. Damage on. Good luck. Oh, this music's going to hit perfectly. So it looks like Mike has set one of his... No, there are information here. One's a bit lagging a bit, I think. They're definitely not complete. I feel like there is some control going on here. Are they choosing the targets, do you think? That's one of Consti's drones. Let's have a look at Consti's drone here. Oh, yeah. This one's taken quite a beating so far. I just can't see the... I don't see the commands, but I'm wondering if I'm out of range here. Because let me teleport my player and see if I can get some of the commands that these guys are doing. I love those sounds of the projectiles flying past there. It's possible... Well, Consti may have hidden the messages, maybe. Let's see. Oh, man. Is that the lead vessel? No, that's one of the drones here. It's not over yet, actually. It's not over yet. I guess I'll leave the HUD off then, because I don't see any of the commands, but they might be intentional. Because I guess the only thing is hard to see is how much control are the guys having over these drone escorts. Have a look. I count 5 ships. So I think Consti may have lost one of their drones. Building will be turned off for now, guys, until we finish this. We're gonna get a guest on today's stream, I think, in a second here as well. I think it's Mike's game to win, although that drone kind of seems to be struggling. I don't know why it's drifting like that. Unless he's told it to stop. Maybe he's told it to stop and kind of stay back a second here. Battle continues. The battle rages on. I think is that Mike? No, that's also one of the drones. It's actually. Looks like Consi's trying to finish off this drone escort, maybe. Although this one's in very good condition, to be honest. All of these ships have really great, well armored, I'd say. I think this is getting a little bit spread out now. Is this another faction? Oh, there's another faction over there. Let's see. Oh, we can now see some stuff. Weapons hot, seeking targets. So there is some commands coming through now. Not quite sure about the status of this. Is that Mike coming? Is that another? I think that's another one of the. Oh, Mike lost their antenna. That's why I can't see them somewhere. Okay. Might be a little hard to find ourselves a winner here. Unless one of the... Let's see, because I'm trying to see where the other... Oh, is that... I think that might be Mike over here without an antenna. No, I don't know. It's hard without an antenna. Oh, and that's the thing as well. Yeah, you can't... Mike won't be able to give orders to his AI... to his drones if they don't, if he's lost his antenna. So that means they'll be like fighting based on the last command. I mean, I think they're already set to target Consi. I think actually Consi might be in trouble here. I see both of Mike's escorts here, unless that's him, circling Consi now. So I think Consi already lost one of their drones. So I think this is heading towards a Mike win. Ramcore. Yeah, and this is not the biggest of battles that we could have organized. It was just a little showcase of the combining of automatons and signal update. I saw a railgun somewhere. I think someone still got railguns. But we'll take it after this battle, guys. We'll take it back down to a more peaceful level to really just showcase some builds and have a look at some of the new blocks. So I think today, we've kind of gone a good intro on the new functionality, the new broadcast controller and action replay. But again, there's so much more we could definitely build and create with this, but I think we'll also have a look at some of the new blocks as well here. Okay, Consi has conceded, guys. Consi is out of weapons. Let's see a GG for Mike Angel. GG Mike. I was thinking it would go that way just based on the number of weapons that Mike had. Yeah, Mike had significantly more weapons on his drone escorts, so yeah. Well, there we go, guys. Very nice, very nice. Thank you for bringing your your wonderful ships and drone escorts to the battle today, the little fleet battle we did here. So, it's now time to get a bit more chill, as I said, and let's take a look at some stuff. So, Climb, I don't know, do you want to go to the planet? What would you say? I'm not sure if you want to restart the server or just do a cleanup, or what do you think? I mean, the server's running great. Performance is still cooking very nicely here. We could stay in space, I guess. And have a look at some of this stuff. we do have some people in the chat who are desperately waiting to. Oh, they have some spaceships. Okay, let's do some showcase then. All right, let's do some space showcase. If I can find everybody. 50 kilometers away. Is that it? Don't know. I should probably respawn. Everyone is so far away now. I'm lost. There we go. Okay. What is going on here? Wait, what is this? The update broke my legs. Last hotfix will allow me to walk again, but I am yet recovering. Wait, who built this? Is it who I think it is? I have never seen. So this is Blacky Watchy. As you know, they are infamous for their mech builds. Both Blacky Watchy and Eternal Colossus are among a few are among the dedicated mech builders out there. I will say this: I have never seen a mech in a wheelchair before. I didn't know I would see one, but I have seen one now. So it does seem like maybe something from the latest update has caused some issues for mech builders, but fear not. The team, as I already said, hard at work on a hotfix. I'm not sure exactly what is causing the issues here, but we can still appreciate this amazing mech here. Look at this. The detail is incredible. You told me that I would see something that I've never seen before. I have. You weren't. So this is what it was. I was told before the stream that today, if I did a showcase, I would see something I've never seen before. So yeah, there it is. It's very stylish. No, it's really great. It's a really fantastic build. Look at it. So yeah, that's interesting. Fingers crossed for that hotfix coming soon. They're working on it. Okay, there's lots. Let me just turn off the shooting here. A lot of chaos happening here. Let's have a look at some of the new builds and see. I'm really hoping that you guys have managed to incorporate some of the new blocks here. Let's have a look. So this is from Lieps. Wow. Oh, hold on. Oh, my spectator's super quick. Oh, very quick still. Hold on. Scroll speed. Okay, there we go. I'm good now. What an amazing station. Love the kind of ambient glowing lights here. That's a very nice station indeed, with the planet in the background there. Love the new solar panels as well. I'll say newer solar panels. It's very nice. I'm curious here. I'm really looking out, guys, for some builds that have the new blocks. Now, I know Showcase is Showcase, but I'm really looking to see if you guys have managed to implement some of the new blocks here. But let's come through the airlock. Wow. It's a nice kind of trade hub here. We got the ATMs and trade stations. We got some. Let's come up here. See, these actually are not new blocks. Oh no, these are, but it's still a very nice kind of control center here. Got the scripts running, got the floor plan scripts. Very nice indeed. Very nice station there from Lieps. Well lit as well. Well lit. That's a big thing. Having those kind of highlight lighting makes it especially cool. So But I think, I don't believe I've spotted any of the new blocks yet. So I'm on a hunt. Let me know in the chat who has, in all caps to make it more dramatic, who has a build with the new stuff. Let's see. They will get priority. The Secutor has new blocks. Take me to this Secutor. Oh, right here. Here we go. So Theodore has the Secutor here. Let's have a little look. It's got those industrial warning strips around it. So once again, a very nice build. Looks like it's got collapsible landing legs or kind of a crane system here. Let's see. Wait a second. Let's have a look. Oh, the antenna, right? It's got the new antenna. Oh, there it is. Aha, yes, the new compact antenna. I'm curious, how many, how to word it? Do you guys see yourself mainly using the compact antenna moving forward? Because, I mean, from a functional point of view, it's obviously way more efficient. I mean, maybe you have a build where, like, 2 wide makes sense. But I'm just curious if you guys, if you're feeling good about this new compact antenna. I love all antennas equally. That's nice. There you go. Well, the old antenna is very OG. It's one of the oldest blocks in the game, to be honest, that hasn't received a major visual update since DX11 probably. So that's looking very nice. Let's come inside here and see what else we can find. Ooh, okay. Let me actually paste my character because we're going to see... Open the door. We have these new compact doors, which actually... I might not be able to walk... Oh, no, I can. Because you guys wouldn't understand, right? With them being so narrow passages here. Like, it's some gravity angles you might struggle to get through. But I can still get through even at, like, this this slight angle here. They're very nice, super nice doors. Doors have always been popular with the community. Oh, this is such a cool corridor. So these are some of the new corridor blocks, and what's the big deal about them is they have a floor, right? We've had passageways, quite a lot of new passageways, but these corridor blocks are basically it's a walkway in one block, if that makes sense. And what's nice about this, these have the windows, and there's like a second corridor above, so it creates this really nice verticality to this corridor. Now, you guys will know I've looked at many builds over the years, and I have a good corridor is incredibly satisfying, and that's a good corridor right there. Hello there, Swiss Leo. Good to see you. What we got over here? You're pointing. I thought maybe we'll see something, but this is kitchen blocks. Okay. Let's look around here. Ah, we've got the new interior walls. Okay. It's a nice ship here. I like the lighting. The lighting is, again, not too harsh lighting. It's a good amount. Ah, this is the... Again, this is like the... Okay. So I say observation deck, but I think you can actually control the ship from here. Got some of those new control panels as well. That's actually very nice, just having that on the corner, just standalone, just like adding an extra, basically adding, yeah, just an extra corner like this is nice. There is some nice kitchens, no doubt about that. Yeah. Okay, so we got the narrow doorways. Just seeing. Oh, the windows! Oh, I love these. Oh, don't mind that. Don't mind me. Hold on a second. This is... I think it might be getting a bit crazy out there. 26 people on the server? That would do something. Yeah, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Be right back, guys. Yeah. Oh. I think something real big just got pasted in. Climb, I think we need to turn off building. This is what happens when everyone gets very excited to showcase their builds. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of stuff in here suddenly appearing. It's not too bad, but I think something clangy just got pasted in. I can hear clang. Anyway, coming back here. Let's have a look at these new windows. How do we feel about these new windows? Is this going to be like your go-to windows now? Or I don't know, because it's nice that you still have the full-size, full-block windows, and also the windows, the ones that are that feel more armored. I forgot the name of them now. The ones that were down here. Like, these are also nice windows, right? That feels way more... You feel more protected looking out that little hole there. So depending on the build, a more compact build or something, I think the great thing is that they all have their place, right? But these bay windows, I don't know. There's something about them, guys. I guess it's because they're like this angle, angle that kind of sticks out. It's not like a half block. It's like technically it's like a quarter block, if you know what I mean. It's a very narrow, like, sticking out, but it adds quite a fair bit. See some truss blocks as well for greebling. I said the truss blocks are like a greeble dream. So the bridge is actually down here. That's what I thought from when I was looking at the outside here. So once again, have a couple of new consoles around, buttons. So very nice, Theodore, here with the Secutor. So great builds here. I have to move on as always. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to do the following now. It's time for a special guest, and they can join us here as we go through some of these builds. If they like to, of course. Oh no. Zoom updates. You're kidding me right now. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second then. Sorry, this hits in this epic edition of the SE stuff, SE main theme. Right. Special guest coming up. Just prepping. 1 second. Spoiler. Spoiler. Hold on, I'm just prepping the Zoom thing here, but you guys may recognize a voice. Give me just a second. I know, I should have done this for the stream. Would have been smart, because I'm now wrestling to configure this. We got I got perfect music here as well. Oh. Why is that not appearing then? Okay. That's very strange. Yeah, I'm just very confused here why it's not appearing. Unless it doesn't appear until I bring you on, which should be annoying. Okay, hold on. And my cat is also... My cat. Jenga, stop that! Jenga! Jenga's not happy about this. Come on. Ah! Wait, I got another cat. Okay. Just had a cat attack here. It's already... Okay, it's just like not working. Oh man. Right, let's try this. I'm gonna try it. If I do... Okay. So there's the name, guys. Captain Jack is joining us. Captain Jack, guys. Yeah, you might be. Because... Like, we honestly, it was working on Monday, right? I'm just, for some reason... And I see the when I click on it, it says it's there. But for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show... Okay, let's try this one. Man. Maybe you will be... That's so strange. Hold up. Very dramatic music here. Alright, come on, I know... Oh! I know why. It's being hidden by, it's being hidden by, the game. Now I have it. I knew I was just something so basic. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, okay, hold on. Alright, now, sorry guys. Something very basic that a professional streamer definitely... Yeah, about that, yeah. Okay, now I have it. Right. You guys ready to see Jack? He's gonna be very... Boom! He's there. Yeah, well, you're very, very large right now. There we go. Okay, let me fix this. Right, for the next stream... For the next stream, we will be amending this so that actually, like, we'll do this new, like, source or figure that thing out. So actually, everything will be nicely organized and presented. It's about time. Right. Let's see if that looks good. I think it looks pretty good, actually. Now it's coming in. That's the professional streamer in me. I was so distracted by trying to fix the camera, I missed the audio. Okay, okay. Right, now we're good, and we can do the proper intros. Jack, how are you? How's it been recently?
I'm good, thank you.
Recent days post update.
Oh, it's been good. Like, helping on the Monday stream was really exciting. Obviously, being American, talking about AI people was fun as well. We've got our stream on Monday on the Good AI channel and the Keen Twitch channel. That should be fun to go over some more details about the game. Yeah, it should be really exciting.
So you'll see Jack very soon, actually.
Always. Can never escape.
Never escape the Jack, exactly. So, Jack, I'm just doing some showcase here. I will admit, a lot of stuff has been pasted in, but I know you're watching the stream. What are your thoughts on some of this stuff you've been seeing so far?
I'm always amazed by what the community come up with in Space Engineers. Like, just today, actually, while I've been waiting for emails to come through and such, I keep glancing at the Steam Workshop, and there's some fantastic stuff from our community. But that thing you've just viewed now, what it looks like the shooting range or something, or
yeah, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm about to see it now. This is Toy Pal.
Okay.
Let's have a look here.
Oh, when you fall off.
I love how you can win all the toys here. Easy green. Okay, so we got easy green. We can win some toys. Let's see. So different timers. So this is definitely going to correspond to there. I'm just curious how this works. Are any of you guys familiar with this?
I don't have a clue.
With this carnival game. So if I press blue, press green. Okay, that's turning on the lights, right? So you see in the distance here, if I make this nighttime, okay, that should make it clearer. So as you can see, I'm able to turn on all the lights using these different buttons here. And this is kind of like a larger version of what I was showcasing earlier, you know, like in a basic form. But oh, okay, the timers are unrelated to the plushies. Okay, so it turns out that this is just a very cool build. Because it was actually, now I see it, it's like kind of parked up close. It's unrelated, but it got me here, honestly, because I was thinking that this was
it's like a plushy sales van or something.
It is, I think, yeah, it's like a plushy sales van. It looks like, you know, something from a carnival, but I think this here is showing. Basically, yeah, being able to turn on all the kind of different lights. I don't think it's a game. I could be wrong. We are open and ready to sell. Now, have you had much of a chance yet, Jack, to actually experiment with the new functionality with the broadcast controller and the real action relay?
A spoiler alert, we're obviously still recording my current Outpost Wars series, cheeky plug, but we did a recording session on Wednesday, and we got to play around the broadcast controller. We're doing team v team warfare at the minute, and the other team attacked our base, and some of them made it into the rear entrance of the base, and they like got through the doors and such. However, one of our members, Finn, had set up like a sensor and a broadcast controller. So as soon as an enemy player walked past the sensor, it told the broadcast controller to say into chat, like, warning, enemy at the back door or something, or enemy at the gate. So it's a real cool alert, and I love doing that. I really want to set up like a listening post station using the action relay and the broadcast controller, so that when enemy grids come close to our base, it'll like ping our antennas and set off alarms and like red alert lights and such.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Like, because some of the things we've been doing so far today have just been demonstrations of, I guess, the technology. But it sounds like that you've already incorporated a lot into actually your like real survival and stuff. You know, that's really cool.
Have you talked about the console blocks yet? I think that's probably my favorite DLC edition.
Okay, yeah, we're getting.
Amazing.
We can definitely do that right now. We can get some out, because I knew this would be a little bit crazy today with the showcase. But we're going to try here to look at as much cool stuff as possible. So I was hoping to see here what builds players basically made using these new blocks. This is a really cool fighter here. This is like interesting, using like a holographic. I know you're a bit delayed here. Using like a holographic cockpit here as well.
That is cool. That missile's attached to the underside.
Yeah. These are, yeah, like, looks like player-made weapons. It fits beautifully though under there. It's really, really well done.
If they look like it's merge block torpedoes, that looks really fun.
Yeah. And here we have, I don't know what that's. I guess a decoy maybe? No. Interesting. There's no thrust on this one. It looks like this also detaches. What are you thinking about this, guys? Curious if you see this, Jack, as well in a second.
I don't actually know what that is, but it looks interesting. It's like an auto detector or something?
Because it's got a camera on it. I'm just not seeing any kind of thrust on this device.
Maybe it's like a decoy thing.
It does look like a decoy thing. Yeah. It's very nice though.
Got a battery on it, so maybe it's like, oh, it's that time block, right? Maybe it just deploys like a probe.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm just going to see who this is made by here. We have Cute Seals 2 here with this. It's the Ferret Space Fighter. Very nice indeed. So, I think contextually here, John, as I say John, Jack. I'm so used to saying John. It's because I'm always saying John on my streams. So I just can't believe I just. John,
a nice name.
John, you in the chat, John? You just snuck in. You just got a sneaky cameo here. Let's I'm gonna bring this here and have a look at these new blocks from the signal pack here. It looks like this is that. Oh, I see what's going on. It's basically got the tables, but the thumbnail for this is I just makes you double check actually what's included in this group here. But I don't know if that's intentional, but it basically is included inside this group that matches up. So I've got the truss set there. Any other favorite blocks here, Jack? I'm gonna get everything out in a second, but
the compact antenna is something I really like. So as you mentioned earlier in the stream, the antenna I feel like is a very neglected block. Like I remember when it had its like graphical update from like original SE to the DX11 update and stuff like that, and that was beautiful. But the compact antenna is just really nice. Like I want to use this block more. So yeah, I think we started using some of them recently, but yeah, I've not had time to. Oh yeah, I've been very busy, unfortunately.
No, I hear that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on the server right now. I knew it's hard because I want to showcase things individually, but also I also want to see what people are building, and it's I don't know if we need to do like I say cleanup, but then I feel bad because I haven't looked at all the stuff yet. But I think it's okay for now. We just need to. I think once you've looked at stuff, we'll remove it. Now, I'm just looking for the group here. I'm looking for like the corridor. Okay, I'm being trolled with a lot here.
That's a lot of ships.
A lot of trolling today, guys. So, let's see. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. I see what I'll do is, I'm gonna try and look at some more grids, and then I think we'll go down to the planet and look at blocks and stuff. I think. So let's go have a look at this over here. I'm not sure if it uses any of the new blocks here, but it's very, very cool indeed. We've seen this, Jack, in a second here. Looks like a
shipyard.
It looks like a massive shipyard, yeah.
I think I saw this in the workshop recently. It looks very Borg with a green, but it looks very, very nice. I love like builds like this. We've been using one in the series recently. They're just fun builds. Like I love them. Is that like a droid or something, like a work bee thing?
It looked like it. Let me have a little quick. This is made by Lieps. I think it's Lieps' second build we've seen today. Let's see if we can get some ships, guys, flying through this. It'll look even cooler, I think.
You've asked a trouble now.
Really nice kind of construction ships here, I see. Once again, like, in terms of the detail on these builds, it's like... I'm not sure if I see any new blocks yet, but again, they all just kind of fit in very nicely. But I'm always saying, Jack, how the difference when it comes to detail is crazy now. Like compared to even 3 or 4 years ago. Like I'm just looking what's on the screen right now. I'm seeing this ship that has this kind of solar sail fly through this really detailed shipyard, and it's just we've always had some of this stuff, but there's just more potential than ever when it comes to design and details here.
It's really true. I mean, I think back to when we used to be doing our big battles like years and years ago, like pre-2018 almost, and it was crazy, like the level, how far we've come since then, like new weapons and just a new visual style of the game. It's for a 10-year-old game, Space Engineers does look very modern at the same time, which is a testament to the entire development team, I think, and the art team especially.
It's true. It's definitely true. Like it's I think I talk about it sometimes as well, that how because the blocks are like detailed, but they're also like not overly complex, it means that you can use each block for way more uses than the obvious ones, if that makes sense. So it allows you to build in way more different stuff, especially when combining with the skins and stuff. It really allows for some more uses, more use
lights
cases.
in the middle of that shipyard, by the way.
These are just spotlights, like a lot of spotlights.
What color are they? Like,
these are like it's like a yellowy orange. No, well,
okay. I think I said they were green. Good time to point out I'm slightly colorblind. So.
Okay. Yeah, I actually I didn't mention it at the time because you said, oh, it looks very Borg-like and it's green. I was like, maybe he was talking about. I didn't mention it at the time. I was like, okay. I carried on.
No, he's just gone mental. Too much good AI logo. That's what it is. Which green?
Okay, well, I will remember that moving forward. Okay, but it was like it was like a yellowy orange kind of color. But now people are trolling, and now it's like a flashing pink. That's what it is now. So yeah, we got like a nightclub going on in here. So it's very actually quite harsh. But Lieps, fantastic build. Really, really cool stuff from you today. And yeah, always looking forward to the next stuff here. Let's have a look to see. All right, who else? All in caps. Who else has builds featuring new blocks? Because we can normal showcase. It's cool to see whatever, but I'm specifically today looking to see some of that new stuff in action.
I can't wait to see what people do with this. Like, it's usually a week or two after the update's released, and we get all sorts on the Steam Workshop, and it is really a joy to sit there and watch through and look what everyone's made. So like, we've already seen a demo of it with what our lovely live ops team have done, like Ryan did with the Weaver platform and such, which is amazing. I cannot see what the community, come up with. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm just trying to find stuff right now, but suddenly everyone's like, me. And actually, well, yeah, there's a lot going on here, but I'm just going to fly around some of this stuff and have a look. Some really cool looking, this looks like atmospheric drones here. Okay. Some beautiful large ships in this world. Jack's just flashing back to the old GDA war days.
I got flashbacks. It's bad. Drones. Someone reminded me the other day, they commented going, oh, it was like 7 years since you started this in Space Engineers. I'm like, no, don't say that, please. Like, it's been so long.
Wow, this is a really nice ship here as well. From a distance, I was getting like, Idris from Star Citizen vibes, but it's not quite like that. It's actually got like VTOL engines here, but it's beautiful. It's like VTOL engines that actually spin around, but then latch onto merge blocks, I think.
That bridge looks really nice.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I'm just gonna come back in there in a second here. Oh, there we go. There's some new blocks. Yes, I can showcase. So guys, look at this. Look at the new truss blocks, plus the truss decoy. This is just such a cool block. And the standalone truss columns, I think, can be used very nicely for greebling outside of just like a kind of tower, but this is really nice. I hear some clang right now. The truss pillars are beautiful. I agree.
I like the decoy block as well. I really want to put it on some of my ground bases. And build up a truss things as well. They're really cool. But also, do you remember a lot of like side-by ships have like those large like antenna prongs coming out the front? A lot of Halo ships like that, a lot of expanse ships. The truss blocks work perfectly for that, because previously, you've probably seen myself and like a few other builders use like you grind down the pillar blocks essentially, and that's the way you do it. But now we've got the detail blocks, it looks so much better.
I think you're right, and I think when you combine these with the other kind of pointy blocks out there, like columns or the new compact antenna, you can have like a really, I know exactly what you mean, like an interesting array of like pointy things. Because like different purposes, but I can see that now where it's like, yeah.
We've got a nice like sci-fi array of like communication blocks and stuff like that. So we've also had the radar dish a couple years back with Frostbite, wasn't it? So we've got tons of stuff to play with. If you want to make like a good satellite complex, you've got all the equipment now. For
sure. 100%. We're having some clang, I think, because they were switching the position of these engines. I think that was causing some stress here. I really hope to have a look inside the oh, wow. Oh, there's a nice bridge. There we go.
I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're using the bay blocks on the windows.
Hold on. I looked straight past it, but you're right,
And the
they are.
castles as well.
At the front. Oh, that explains it, because I was looking at the front of this and thinking, that's just kind of like standard windows, right? But no, it's actually slightly different.
I was wondering where I would actually use those bay window blocks personally, but I love the way whoever has built this ship, if you can find out who it is, has done it. Because also they're using the transparent LCDs as well to bring up the stats of the ship.
Yeah, and I like how they match the Gecko. I'm hoping Gecko's ship stabilizes here, guys. If those thrusters getting back into position here. It's a very unhappy ship, though. Okay, we might have to yeet it here because, let's see. Oh no! Things are happening. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. All right. It's got to...
Oh.
Yeah, that was... I finished it.
Oh no.
Okay. So, I think what we should do today, I want to do some Q&A section as well here, guys. I still have plenty more to show, but the main things that I really wanted to show was basically just a demonstration of the new functional blocks. But I think I'm tempted now because we're having some issues here. We might.
I mean, if anyone's got any questions about the latest update, it would be good to hear those, to be fair, and where they can find resources and such. So maybe while you set something else up.
Yeah, I'm just exactly. I'm thinking that we should do like a reset here, maybe, and go to the planet. I appreciate not everyone's bill's been looked at here, but it's getting a little out of hand right now, and we're having a series of disconnects here as well. So let's if you can do a restart and then put a password on it, then what I can do is we can basically put the password out as we start to look at stuff, you know. So I will do this. As I always say though, Jack, it's the excitement of the players, because the world filled up so quick with so much stuff.
It's so nice to see everyone bringing their own ships in, flying around. Like, not any other game do you get that experience. Well, I've always loved SE, just because you have all these people flying around and doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's just really, it's always an impossible challenge to check out everyone's stuff. But especially now we're having some issues there. So we'll see if we can get that like reset, and we'll have a clean slate here in a second. And we can go over some more of the blocks in kind of breaking them down here as well. So now you have our full attention, guys. Let me know, what questions do you have? Now, there was like a lot of questions earlier, Jack. You were in there, I think. There was tons of chatter and questions, and I didn't really answer any because I was just trying to go over the functionality of the broadcast control and relay blocks. But now, my eyes are on the chat, so I can... If you had questions an hour or 2 hours ago, I can address them here. Why no truss connecting the curved trusses to the center trusses? It's a good question, Mufasa. And what I'd say in general, you saw in this update as well, we added some missing blocks to armor blocks, but also to the... I've gone blank. Give me a second. The scaffold. Yeah. That's it. The scaffold blocks. Yeah. So this was something that was added later date. So if you guys feel like there are some truss shapes or angles missing, 100% make your voice known, make your voice heard. You know, use the support site, submit an idea, and upvote that, because we're totally down to add more variants of existing blocks, be that in vanilla or in the DLCs. So it's actually that something like that where it's just a variation. There's actually a very strong possibility of us doing that, Mufasa. I guess it's just like, how many combinations could you possibly have? And normally there's a lot, but if there's some key ones that are missing, then yeah, there's definitely room to add that. you see if you see any questions, Jack? We can kind of back and forth a bit here. If you see a question that you know the answer to, you can smash it there.
I mean, the only question I saw so far is someone asking my favorite cheese. I'm not actually a big cheese eater personally, and if you must know. I was going to say also in terms of free DLC content additions, we did also have the Space Engineers sheet music added to the deluxe edition. So if you were lucky enough to be at the 10th anniversary party last year, me and Joe were there, and if you watched on live stream, there was a fantastic live orchestra performing some fantastic music, and also the Space Engineers soundtrack as well. Some of that has now been added to the deluxe edition, so you can listen to that in game if you own that pack, which is really cool. SC live music is beautiful.
Definitely. And I'm actually, now you've mentioned that, I wanted to ask if anyone has actually had the opportunity to check out the sheet music yet, and or played it, performed it, right? I know 100% that we have a lot of musicians in the community, so I'd be really curious to know. All right, looks like Climb has got a server up as well with a password now. Sorry, guys. We'll let you in a second. But I do want to continue my showcase of the blocks as well, and it's a challenge when there's so much going on. It's good. It's a good challenge to have. And I just typed in the password wrong. About to get
Nice.
banned. That's because I've got caps lock
Banned
on.
from own server.
Yeah. Now, as you guys will know, Jack is a veteran of Space Engineers. I don't remember, Jack. When were you like a 2013 kind of guy, or did you join a little later?
2013. I remember, and I was telling Mark a story the other day. I remember when Space Engineers first popped up on Steam, and I saw that initial video of the blue ship crashing into the red ship. Or no, it was the red ship crashing into the blue ship, or whichever way around it was. It's so hard to remember now. I was like, I must play this game immediately and throw and smash ships together, and I did. And we've been here for 10 years, almost 11 years now, and now I'm a part of the company. It's too much. I'm in.
That's awesome, man. No, and I just wanted to say, I was just going to add the fact that, yeah, like a veteran in the community, and now, yeah, kind of being a part of Keen, and actually, it's, yeah, many, how to word it, like new experiences and knowledge, right, already.
So I've joined the, so for those who don't know, I'm primarily a YouTube content creator, but I've recently joined the Good AI team, which is the sister company to Keen Software House. Currently, a lot of my responsibilities involve working with Marek and our fantastic team on the AI people team. They are a fantastic set of developers, artists, producers. We're working together on a brand new AI-powered video game at the minute. You can learn a lot about it if you come to the Monday stream on the Good AI channel, and also on the Twitch Keen Community Network. It's going to be really, really exciting. But I'm also helping out the Space Engineers side of things as well. We've got some surprises to reveal in the coming weeks about some new places people can interact with us. I can tease those as I'm leading them up. It's going to be really, really exciting.
Fantastic. So that's a little intro there for you guys as well, and some of the stuff that Jack is up to. I wanted to say, I just to follow up on the sheet music. A couple people have looked at it but haven't played it. Let me see. Did I miss it? Has anyone played it yet? I'm really curious. I saw a couple people said they've checked it out. But what would be the coolest thing is if you guys check out the sheet music and then film yourself, like record yourself playing the music on. Like imagine this, Jack. Imagine if we were like different instruments from all over the world, playing different like versions, playing the sheet music, and then combining them into like this kind of crazy. I don't know how to word, like international orchestra, something like that. So that would be.
I was having this conversation with Partner last night. I'm a big fan of both piano and violin music or strings. I would love to see Space Engineers music performed on a piano if possible. I think that'd be beautiful. So if there's anybody out there who can do that, please do it and send it to us because we'd love to see it.
And actually, someone's asking where is the sheet music? So you can find it within the deluxe edition files. So I can't remember the exact browser URL, but I'm going to say it's like, in your Steam apps, in Steam apps, Space Engineers, and then there should be a folder called like Deluxe, I think, or maybe it's DLC. I can't remember exactly, but it's all the rest of the Deluxe edition. So you do need to have the Deluxe edition to access this, but it's with the rest of the files. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have it there. It's Steam app /common Space Engineers / Deluxe DLC / sheet music. There we go. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it, Ayan? It'd be really cool to get enough musicians playing it from everywhere. That'd be so nice.
The Space Engineers 20th anniversary, giant orchestra.
Yeah, there you go. So, let's see some other questions here. Is there any plans to update the look as standard non-DLC blocks to the modern look? I think some of that has happened, but I know this has definitely been something that has been discussed, and because I know in general some of the older blocks in the game definitely, they're noticeably older, is what I'll say. They still match the style, but still in terms of like the detail, like the artistic level, I'd say. So I can't confirm anything. I think it's a really good point, and we do see people talking about that. Is there any blocks if you had to list like 1 or 2 blocks that was like in desperate need of like an update, what would it be?
I was about to ask this question. I think for me, if I can answer, I think it'd be
Go
the
ahead.
antenna. The
original antenna.
Like, I love it, and it's still one of my favorite blocks to use just because how it looks, but I would love to see a modern version of it. But also, I kind of don't want to lose the classic style. Like, we're quite lucky we've got a compact antenna that's just another antenna. So I'm not sure. While I would love to see it updated, I don't want to lose the classic feel of it. I'm nostalgic, you know?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think you wouldn't want to change it too much. Like, the style could be the same, the design could be the same, but it would just have a higher
fidelity.
You know? Like it would just like be it would just be more detailed, and some of the textures would be higher quality, stuff like that, you know, like the design and obviously the shape of all the blocks would have to stay the same, because if any kind of, you know, size differences or mount point differences, it would cause a lot of upset for the any kind of historical builds. But just just giving it a pass could be I think really cool to see. Passage, gyroscope, Gatling turret, vanilla basic door, survival pod, standard door. So yeah, no, I think it's a very valid request, and a very, I completely understand wanting that, to be honest. So we're in here. I'm finally into a peaceful world here. We're gonna let everyone in a second. I know people are kind of at the gates. Let me in. But we will open it very shortly, guys. All right, I promise. I just need to have a little bit of my words here. I say peace, because the passion is very strong out there. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of stuff done before I open the floodgates here. Let me see.
I love people's suggestions of blocks as well. They're always really, really nice.
Okay. Just looking for...
Gecko in the chat was like, I would love different tier thrusters, make it more powerful. I know there's a couple of mods on the community workshop, and obviously shout out to the modding community, they are fantastic. I've used some for years and they're really, really nice. I always remember, George, you remember Sage's original industrial thruster? As one of the OG mods of Space Engineers.
I do, yeah, that was a classic. That was a classic for sure. Yeah, I remember that one. Let's just see here.
And was it Darth Biomech had like the giant thruster? So one of the very first big mods of Space Engineers was this giant sort of sci-fi thruster thing. It was like someone remade it for the workshop recently, a while back, I think.
It's funny because if you go to the top mods, there's definitely some of the OG ones they're still way up there. I guess they just collected all the subscribers over the years. So I'm finally getting some of the blocks out here.
Oh, it's the armor thrusters. So the DX11 armor thrusters by Darth Biomech, posted in 2014, is one of the most subscribed in the workshop.
A lot of stuff out there. No, a lot of stuff out there. So I'm just kind of combining these guys because what we always try to make it so that all the blocks are mostly compatible with each other, right? So here you can see how these the consoles are actually in the same group as the tables here, right? Because they're the same kind of height. So you can combine them like this. So I've got how many variants here? Quite a lot of variants. Have I got this one already? I got this one already. Yeah, I think now that's all the variants here. So different kind of screens. There's 2 you can sit at, a corner one and straight one. I mean, I don't need to put these in, but I just wanted to show how you can basically combine everything here.
They do look really nice. Like, I'm glad we have them, to be fair, because it's going to make people's ships look 10 times better using these blocks as well.
Yeah. So, next up, that's the trusses here. We're talking about the truss pillars. Hold on. Gonna go backwards here. Oh, truss pillar. Oh, these are the walls as well. Hold on. Can be. There's a lot of blocks now. New inset walls. Inset wall pillar. It's actually quite nice to have the variation there. Inset wall corner. Hold on, I'll do this. I don't know what I'm building right now, I will admit, but I'm building something.
Inset walls are really nice as well. Like, that's going to help, you know, a lot of people build things.
No, 100.
Railing.
Yeah, and the railing. Let's see. And the railing, of course, matches up with the new windows as well. Let's have a look here. I've got some. I see you guys in the chat. I know you want to come in soon. I'll try and be real quick. All right.
So Gecko just said in the, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way, in the Twitch chat. Let me tell you, I used to only build in small grid because I hated how little detail you could with all the decorative stuff on the big ships. What we have now, I feel like you can build detailed or even more big blocks. I totally agree as well. I know a lot of people used to only build in small grid, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, you've got both options there. But now with that detail on the big ships and like the big grids, amazing. I love it.
Let's have a look. It's good you're here. You can multitask. You can help me multitask, Jack. I'm very slow at building, and when I'm talking, I'm even slower. So it's good.
After you said about angled thrusters in the chat, and like while I was doing angled thruster block would be great. I think one of the best aspects about Space Engineers is you could engineer an angled thruster. Get a hinge block, stick a thrust on it, you've got an angled thruster. That's my solution.
Hold on. Okay, guys, just seeing my. See, there's the corner. There's the light. So nice. There's the wall. Nah, this is better now. Just sometimes they're not all together here. Okay. Now I can build the trusses as well. Funky shape. Oh, this one has to go with. Let's see this. T shape, cross shape. Offset truss, obviously need to have that one as well. That's the Greeble King right there.
Always ask me what my favorite thing to do in Space Engineers is. That is a long question. I don't know. I think the joy of Space Engineers is you can do so much. We've told stories, we've done survival missions, we've done random encounters. Like over 10 years, we've done it all in Space Engineers, and we still. Well, we've done a lot. I don't think we've done it all or we'll ever do it all. There is so much you can do. And also, there's tons of people doing some crazy, amazing things in SE. Like, not just content creators, modders, community members. I think the joy of a sandbox game is, you know, it is sandbox. You can do what you want.
Yeah. 100%. Cool. There's the inset there, so then we can do stuffing like this. I'm just kind of slamming these down here, guys, but these are really nice inset walls here. Super great detail. Nice number of variations there. You got the lights as well, so you can just rely on this for the light source. Here's the truss blocks. And I guess the decoy is in the decoy group rather than in the truss blocks, it seems. So here's the truss decoy here. There we go. And then what was the... oh, that's what I wanted. The truss light. All just kind of putting down these blocks. And it's funny because they're nice to look at the blocks standalone like this, but it's when you see them integrated with the rest of the blocks and in builds is where you really see them pop up, you know. Don't know.
Really nice.
Yeah. Getting through here, the blocks. Just double checking here. Now we have the passageways. So obviously we have a lot of passages, but one of the biggest requests, these are very popular, these passageways. One of the biggest requests was actually to have, basically passageways of floors was pretty much the big one here. And this is kind of it, the corridors. It's not called passages now, it's called corridors. We have corridor narrow storage, we have corridor narrow, and then narrow windowed roof, which is a beautiful block.
The narrow blocks really, a lot of my friends lately have been building these small scale ships, like the Expanse, if anyone remembers that series.
Oh, it's a classic.
And like the narrow ones really help in building that because you're so tight on space.
No, I know that there's a lot of Expanse fans in the chat, in the SE community, should I say? One second, Jack. If you wanna take any questions anymore that you see there, Jack, give me 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna.
Also, do not forget the new arm pounds. We'll highlight the new arm pounds in a minute. Cause I made it. I don't use arm pounds in my builds. I just don't usually. But we'll highlight them in a second. Let's have a look. If you guys got any questions, by the way, I've got all of my material open, so I can tell you if I've got the new blocks. So yeah. Corridors are great. The corridors are really cool. Even like the full-scale corridor blocks are really, really nice. Just with the narrow ones. I think personally I'll be using the big corridors where I want to, mainly on stations. I think. What I love now of Space Engineers, and you guys in the chat may agree or disagree with this, is you've got the variety to do what you want with the build. Like Gecko said earlier, sometimes people are put off by not much detail in the large set of grids. Now we have those options, which is really, really cool.
For sure, man. Oh man, I just love this so much. I'm just getting carried away here. I'm just basically trying to put down one of every corridor here.
I love the windows in those corridor blocks as well. Like not even the ceiling ones, like the side ones. Running through a station and seeing like ships built outside or something like that. Also, the scaffold blocks as well. The extra scaffold ones are really nice.
Oh man, there's so many here. That's what I forget as well. Right. So let's walk through this corridor now. So you kind of guys see, I think one of each corridor now. So we have like the normal one, we have the light, but it's pressurized if you have it set up correctly. The floors are there as well. And then I just love this. You have one with a single side window. You have one with the double side window. You have one with a roof instead, because it's obviously different because it's like lines up, so it is more like a roof rather than like the side window, for example. Then we have the narrow, which is just normal narrow, and then you have the one that has like these storage racks. So I think this is always a really safe block to add, is like different or more passageways, corridors, because just having different kinds of ship corridors and interiors is always refreshing, so you don't have the same one every build. And then of course this is using like preset, but then with truss blocks and the interior walls and the offset interior walls and all the rest of it, like the kind of interiors that you can build now, it's even more right now. It's crazy. I'm actually just going to finish this off by adding a door, I think, because it wasn't this was the storage, that was the
don't forget we've got the new halfway door.
Narrow door.
So that'll be good to add, the narrow door. I keep calling them halfway blocks, but there's a narrow one. I know, speaking about that, using different blocks and such, there's been a fantastic couple of workshop uploads from our community where people have like built these little templates to show you what you can do with each block. I've used them myself, my own builds. So you can twist like the fish tank around, and then suddenly you've got a different texture on the back of it, and like that can make a good like ceiling texture. Like it's just things you don't typically think. So we see like a bookshelf and think, oh, it's just a bookshelf, but you can use the other block in different areas. It's really cool.
It's not. There's some incredibly creative minds out there, much more creative than I am. But yeah, this is awesome here. So I now have pretty much the whole set placed down. I think I might be missing the single window side, but yeah, these new side doors are kind of narrow doors are great. So that's that collection of stuff, guys. And I think to finish in the signal pack, I'm just double checking here because as I say, there's so many here. We've got the trusses, we've got that. It's just the windows to put down. So I'll build some windows again, Jack. If you see some questions you want to address, there was a lot of discussions in the chat, so I'll just play some of this down and feel free, sir.
I've seen a good suggestion. So that we should be able to use spider legs and abdomens for ship decorations. Halloween, maybe? You're welcome to make a suggestion in our support portal. I can't guarantee it'll ever be made. It sounds quite horrific, but it would be quite funny. Full-size sliding hatch fits collection too. It'd be great for legs. Half bed blocks. We've got a half bed one here as well, haven't we, Joe? Or
Sorry?
sort of inset bed one, haven't we?
Yeah. So if you do the
as well.
I'm just curious, but that one.
That was with this one, wasn't it? I always get confused.
Wait, where is it? Wait. I know that was the last update.
That was the last one. Yeah, maybe I just got the wrong chat there. So was it,
half bed.
I see a little chat people on about suggestions for alternative blocks. Again, guys, if you have suggestions, you're more than welcome to put them in our support portal. If you'd like alternatives for blocks, we've got no guarantees they'll be made, but we're always open to suggestions, and we love hearing from the community as well. It's why we do these streams.
Exactly. Oh. Hold up. Oh, that's the end. That's why it's an end piece. Let's just finish off here with putting down all the bay windows. I think if I do it like... Oh, wait. No, that's not right. I had to figure that out. Anyway, here are the new bridge bay windows. I said bridge windows because that's what comes to my mind when I see these is bridge windows or bay windows. Yeah, but really, really nice. So I believe that now I've gone through that is the signal pack blocks. And obviously we have the compact antenna, which is in the base game.
We've done the broadcast controller, we've done the action relay earlier. There's also a handy guide, by the way, we've got at the minute on the Space Engineers site for those who want to know how to use the broadcast controller and action relay. A fantastic guide is written. Please do go check it out. If you're having any trouble getting those blocks to work, it is there for you. It's a resource built for you. We've done the compact antenna, haven't we?
Yep, just put that one down now. So I'm actually just going to finish, I guess, by putting down these. And then we can open the server up for a little bit and let the chaos commence. I appreciate your patience, guys. This has been a lot today's stream. Like, Monday stream, it was a lot, but it was like, we had... we kind of restricted what we showcased in the sense we went over the blog post, we spoke to Marek, we spoke to Jack, to Janusz and Sander. But today there's like so much we could do, right? We can go through all this stuff. We could build something cool. We could do Q&A. We could open the server up. So right now it's like so many things. But I also got the old antenna here, Jack. And I think this was one of the ones I think that you said that could do with some love, right?
I do love it.
Like,
I like the classic version. It's nice.
I feel like I don't think this would happen, but like if they perform differently, like in terms of like maybe the maximum range, the bigger one would be, the decibels and all that would be higher. Then I think that would be an interesting point because they're both vanilla, they're both base games. So I'm curious if the designers considered having them be different spec, because then other than visuals, having a larger footprint and a longer, longer as well. We're like, okay, well, that way I can get like a slightly better range or something like that. The maximum range would be, I don't know, 20% higher or something like this. So Monday will be the new release day, all right, Swiss, because the main thing is that in the past, updates were released on Thursday. And that meant that if there was issues, crashes and stuff like that, it would mean that the team would only have Friday to find and fix these things and build and get a build out, which when it was just Steam, it was an all right time. But now there's 5 platforms or 5 builds that the team has to make. That's PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the Windows Store. And believe it or not, okay, so, PlayStation, you might think it's similar, but actually the builds are different builds, and each of these builds have to be submitted for certification from the from Sony and Microsoft. So because of this adds a lot of complexity to releasing an update and also releasing hotfixes and updates, for the updates. So basically, having releases on Monday means the team have the entire week to find out, find the bugs, the reports, and fix stuff and release something. Like, the guys are working super hard on a hotfix right now, and this will be coming out ASAP, any moment.
Massive shout out to the team, by the way. Like, I've been in many meetings this week and emails, etc., and they're working extremely hard on the hotfix, and obviously it is just a matter of time it getting out there as well. Like, it's out on current some platforms, it's just waiting on others. We've put a tweet out or some social posts addressing it as well. And I think on the YouTube community tab as well.
And just Jan mentions Windows Store and Xbox be the same. That's actually not quite true from what I understand. Like, they are separate builds. They're not, the Xbox build and the Windows Store are not identical. Maybe they're similar, but they're still separate things that need preparation. So I'm just flicking over here the list of features to make sure I haven't missed anything here.
While you do that, I've found my way into the server to join you.
Oh, very good, very good. Now there's a lot of
been through most of them.
There's a lot of quality of life improvements. The NPC grid claiming, the reload indicators, the trees.
I think the reload one, that's my favorite. Like, I was testing it out. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, I think we can go through that now as well here. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yeah, I think I have gone over all of it now. There's also 9 new tracks in the jukebox. If you own the signal pack, basically you have the music from the 10th anniversary live orchestra is inside of the jukebox as well. So there's new jukebox tracks as well for that too. Yeah, so a lot of these blocks are also on the small grid as well. So it's a good point, I didn't showcase that, but many of these blocks, obviously not the corridors and that stuff, but a lot of these blocks have small grid variants, and maybe we can showcase that in a second here. Ayan, gotcha, yeah. Definitely wanted to remind everyone, because you should know the reason why the Thursday Patchmas is now Monday Madness, Monday Mayhem or something. Oh, there we go, hold on.
Got some live music for you.
There we go. It's coming out of my left ear right now.
You got a face for block. There you go.
Out of early access live. It's really nice, actually. It's really cool.
It is. It sounds. I was like, is it bad? I've watched that trailer so many times. I can remember what it looks like just hearing the music.
So apparently it's a bug. Apparently it's the jukebox stereo bug. Because you hear it fine, Jack? Do you?
It depends. If I stood on my camera light, I'm facing my right hand side is facing the jukebox. It's in my right ear. If I turn around. Yeah, it's just working in stereo mode, so...
No, for me, it's only on the left. It just fades away.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's just... Yeah, don't mind that, guys.
Might be a bug. Well, you can submit a bug report.
But still, 9 new tracks, guys. How amazing is that? Oh, Jack's in here now, so that's good, because he can help out with the show.
Hello.
Even though I should have got him in... I should have got him the password sooner. So he could have helped me with this. But yeah, no, this is awesome. So I think... Is it time to open the server up, chat?
It is.
I'll ask the chat. The chat can be the deciders. I'm not sure if they want the server open, to be honest.
I feel like an 07 might tell us.
An
if they
07?
want.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Sick tunes though. They're really sick. They're really cool. Okay, climb, prepare. I will turn off building at some point until we go through the stuff, because I do not want the server to lag out. All right, so I may turn building off once there's enough stuff in, and then we'll delete some stuff, and then we'll look at more stuff. All right. Okay. The password for the server is the name of a planet that some would say is not a planet. But deep down, we all know it is a planet. What is the password? play a game.
It's also the name
Let's
of
play a
the dog
game.
somewhere as well, isn't it?
Let's see who the first is in. Let's see who gets it right. We can see who guesses it. I'll actually tell you the password, but hopefully you guys will get it here. Let's see who's the fastest. Swiss Leo, Roni,
Swiss Leo.
Lieps. Congratulations, guys. You guys know the planet that is not a planet, but is a planet. Very good, very good. It's a test. It's like you must have this knowledge of space to be able to join the Space Engineers server. No, it should be Pluto. It should be Pluto, all lowercase. Oh, I can tell. Everyone's joining. Some people know the server, that's for sure. No! What are you guys pacing in already? Guys, look at my amazing... Here's a new challenge, guys. What if we, like, disable copy and paste and you were only allowed to build new stuff? That would be a really... Because Roni can build, like, an amazing build in, like, 5 minutes. You know? But the pacing has begun. So I'm going to monitor the pacing situation here and disable pasting very shortly. But, yeah, look at this. The server is cooking. Okay, I'm going to turn the music off for a second. I don't know why. I think the lag we're experiencing right now is just because there's so many people loading it. I mean, the players list is exploding right now.
I just spawned in a buddy bot and he just went off in miles.
Yeah, I will disable building just a second here.
There's a flying mech in the sky.
Right, let me turn off building right now, because let's also get everyone who wants to join the world in, if that makes sense. And then once everyone's into the world, then it should stabilize a bit, right? All right, have a good one if you guys are heading out. Yeah, stabilizing now. It's just there was so many people joining. Like it's just
got a whole boat spawned in already.
I know, yeah. I think I looked at this one the other day. No, I didn't. It was a different one. Wow, this is like a helicarrier. This is pretty sick. I love these little bays at the side for the fighters.
That's really nice.
This is actually pretty sick. Look at that.
The flying mech suit though, now that is cool.
Is that Blacky Watchy there? I think
it is. It just looks like it's walked out of Iron Man.
Let's have a look at it. Very nice. I got to get the names of some of these builds here. I will ask the chat actually. I'll specifically ask Ayan or any from the team or Kianata if there's anything else that specifically we should shout out and cover today, because we can do showcase for quite a while here, but I hope that the main points, hotfix inbound, report the bugs on the support site, check out the new wiki. These are the new big ones for today, guys. And if you haven't read the blog post, definitely read the blog post as well, because I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get the hype flowing once again, because some of you guys may have missed the start of the stream. So people are always asking, what's next? Well, let me remind you guys what's coming next. Coming next is 205. I'll read it out. We have so much more to explore. This is the update that has been basically leading up to this since the Warfare update. So it's been a, I've lost track now. Is that a couple of years?
It feels like it.
Lost track of time. Wait, this year is 2024. Last year was, yeah, it's like a couple of years now. But the main thing, let me read it out in dramatic voice.
This might be too dramatic. You can expect new resources, new endgame blocks, taking a deep dive into PvE encounters, and you'll begin exploring exploration.
So I don't know if that was dramatic enough, but yeah, that's it, guys.
I think it's dramatic enough.
Was that dramatic? That's good. So I mean, some of those things, I mean, they're all huge things listed. And for years, I was trying to hint for you guys, you know, I try not to do any Zoc leaks, but sometimes they slip out. I was trying to say for a while, like, one of the big areas, this was my kind of copy and paste statement when people were asking about it in previous months, was basically, you know, what's going on and stuff. And I basically said, you know, we've as you know, Keen and Marek was saying on streams as well, like last year, like one of the big areas that we are actively researching was PvE exploration content. And I think the recent blog post just really solidifies and confirms that what's going on, guys. So I really hope that obviously you're still enjoying this update. There's still just come out, but in terms of all of these updates in the recent years leading up to this next update, which will, you know, answer a lot of the questions, but address a lot of the kind of gameplay aspects that I think a lot of the players have been expecting. There is a plan. There is a plan indeed. There we go. Now I'm excited. New resources? New resources? I know.
That's got everyone talking.
Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, that was just my little reminder there for you guys. But we can carry on with the showcase here. But I saw some people talking about what's next again, so I wanted to really summarize that. But I think Kianata has confirmed we are good. So now it's just really about showcasing whatever we can here now and answering any more questions. So again, if Jackie, I say if you see any questions that are really popping out that you want to address, definitely smash it.
I just see someone, as Matt said, when you realize you haven't gotten the recent update, it's live. Go and download it. And also the DLC is live as well. Signal is an amazing update. And make sure to check out our blog post as well, like Joel mentioned. You can find all the information there. And also, if you are interested in the broadcast control and the action relay, we do a fantastic guide on the Space Engineers website, and I'd encourage you to read it. I read it. I know how to use the blocks now, so I feel a lot happier. Yeah,
for sure. I actually wanted to ask, Jack, you're a pro. Or someone if we can get a poll going in the two chats. I'm curious. I normally ask you guys like 07 or something, but I'm curious how many of you guys in the chat actually have the signal pack already. So I would say like 07, 06, but maybe both Twitch and YouTube have the possibility to do polls. So if we get a poll going, just do you own the signal pack already, or do you have the signal pack? I'm just curious. I'm curious like how the kind of the viewers here tonight, if there's some people who have just dived right in, if there's some people are kind of like, I'm waiting. I'm curious here. I'm buying right now. That's exciting. So we can get some of the mods, or
we'll do a poll in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, all right.
Do you have the Signal Space Engineers pack? We'll go yes, no, and then I'm going to say getting it soon.
Okay. Let's see the results. Let's gather the data.
Poll's going up in the live chat there for people to vote in. I'm voting yes, as I've got the pack.
Can someone on YouTube and Twitch do it as well? I could do it, but it doesn't work.
I think I can for you.
If you just do /polljack in the chat, it should be.
So I've got your lovely stream manager access.
Oh.
I've got all the controls.
Let's see. Bish Bash in the chat. Do you have any inside info you can get from Marek about when we can expect public testing of V-Rage 3? Oh, Bish Bash. I know. Now, there's a lot of people out there who like to get their hands on V-Rage 3, but I just know that Bish Bash, he's one of the top. He's one of the top people who I bet would, I don't know how to word this. You know what I'm saying, Bish Bash. You know what I'm saying. But we haven't got any kind of dates about that. You know, let's say this. You're gonna know that we'd want to include the community in V-Rage 3 testing and feedback and all that stuff as soon as realistic, or soon as it makes sense to, right? So there's a lot of work going on. There's a lot of experimental development happening right now. But yeah, like no solid news right now. So I see a winky face from Bish Bash. He knows what's up. Exactly.
Bad news. Apparently Twitch has changed to polls only exclusive partner and affiliate channels. So
okay.
We're going to have to partner the Keen channel sometime.
Well, you know what? That was a thing that actually we got partnered in like our first stream back in 2015 because the planets. So still to this date, the planets live stream was the biggest live stream ever. Like, I think recently, like, we were really happy with the signal. Like, I think we had like combined like over 3,000 people. But the planet's live stream, I can check, but it was like at least 12,000 viewers. It may have been like 15,000. And what was funny about that stream is that it was like one of my first ever streams. So back then I had I was like oblivious. No, I mean I was like 15,000 people. I guess that's a lot. Like I was like, oh, it's just like normal. But now I'm thinking 15,000. That's like, you know, that's a huge amount of people. So it was really funny because I was pretty new to the whole thing, and I was just very casual. But I think if I had, like, I feel like I would be more stressed, even though all of the years of experience of streaming, I feel like I would be more stressed to do a stream now with like 15,000 people than I was back then, if that makes sense. Because I was so like, just not really with it. But anyway.
I've got 148 votes on the YouTube side of things. Apologies, Twitch people. I couldn't get the poll to work there. 76% are saying yes, 9% no, 15% are saying getting it soon.
Very cool. Let's. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna say yes. I want to see the results. That's actually pretty impressive. So you're telling me that 75% of the chat, 75% of the chat have the signal pack already. That's wild. GG, guys. GG. Okay, so we're looking at a couple more builds here. Buddybots here. We got what do we have over here? Mackerel. Like a rugged looking armored vehicle here. I love it's got the battered armor as well. Fits the kind of desert that we're in here. Now, Jack, have you seen, and this is off topic here, have you seen the tracks mod?
I have. I've been wanting to test it for a while, but I've not got around to it yet.
What I need, I know we have some of the team in the watching. I know Ian is there and Kianata, but I'm curious how much the team have seen the tracks, because they work so well. They work so well. They look so good. Like, when you see the tracks in the game, like, it's like, you don't even think of it as a mod. It's like, that just looks like Space Engineers. And when you see the vehicles that have these tracks, it's just like, it's meant to be, you know. So I really, I'm not really sure if how widespread it is, like the team knowing about this mod. But I really want them to take a look at it if they haven't already, because it's really cool.
There was a mod I saw today that popped up in the workshop, which I had to try as soon as I finished workday. It's a nebulous radar mod, and it's based on a Nebulous Fleet Command, if you know that game. And it's like an actual working radar in Space Engineers with jammers as well. So other like ships can be identified, and then you can jam signals. It looked really cool. It's available in the workshop now. Very, very fun mod from the community.
Say the modding community never slows down. They're always cooking. They're always cooking here for sure. It's good stuff. So we're in this. I think I've checked this build out before. Actually, this like it reminds me of like a cutlass. Actually, we got a wolf in here. Why not?
It does look like a cutlass, yeah. That's just based off of it, isn't it, really?
Ian says they're in the backlog. We'd love to get them in someday. Wait a second. I'm just trying to remember now. If that's, I'm trying to click if that was something to what we were talking about, or if Ian's replying to it. What was I talking about? I'm blank. Cutlass trait, yeah. Yeah, it feels like that for sure, yeah. Where did it fly off to? Oh, no, it is. It's straight. No, it is.
Very fun. I love it when people like build starters in Space Engineers.
It's very nice. Yeah, I've seen quite a fair, like, there's been some great characters over the years as well. Look at that. Angled VTOL thrust as well there. Very nice. Oh, we're talking about tracks. Sorry, Anne. Yeah. So tracks that you hear it, guys. Tracks are in the backlog. As always, the backlog is, I wouldn't say infinite, but as you guys can imagine, you see the number of mods out there. You see what the community's cooking. Like, there is already so many possibilities in the game, and it also goes to what could be added to the game. There's also endless possibilities to what the team could add, but as I'm always saying, there is only a certain amount of resources, and it's always about priorities. And just, I know you've heard this message a million times, but the thing is, it's like, at some point, the biggest thing the community wanted was more weapons, combat. Like I'd say the whole community, but it was one of the most asked for things was more weapons, more combat. So we had the combat update. Then it was like, you know, we want improvements to drones and AI and stuff. So that was, you know, automatons. I'm trying to think what else we've added. People always want more decorative blocks. There's always like people sometimes they just want decorative blocks. Some people, that's all they want. Some people don't want features. Some people just want, you know, more stability as well. But that's always an ongoing thing. There's always bug fixes and optimizations. And then I think after the recent updates, while people do want more weapons, there's obviously more weapons that could be added, and we can always come back to weapons. It's always like, right, what is the game now needing most? And the kind of overwhelming opinion from what we see is that it's more exploration, more PvE, you know, better survival stuff, right? And well, that's what we're cooking. That is what we're cooking, and that's what everything's been leading up to. So priorities. So anyway, we're going to open up building very soon because I know that some people have been waiting here to build, but we can start. If Climb's in the server, you can start clearing stuff out here. It's hard to please so many people at once. It's impossible. It's actually not hard. It's impossible to please everybody. So that's why... Oh, I'm lagging out here. What's going on? Is that the game? Hold up.
I'm doing fine.
Wait a second.
There is some interesting things deployed in the air at the minute.
Wait a second. I'm just going to back out the server right now because I think... Yeah. Whatever's going on in the game right now is causing me pain. I don't know what it is, but... Hold on. What is happening? Oh, the stuff being spammed in the sky. Okay. Okay. It's funny, Jack. We sometimes have more successful showcase sessions than other times. You know, like.
I think it's just a case in case, isn't it? Like.
Well, sometimes we can have a showcase going for like an hour and I manage to get through everything, but then other days is like just stuff being spammed and stuff, and it's really hard to get through stuff. Because right now, my game is
2.5 hours now. I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 hours and 50 minutes. We're pushing 3 hours. That's pretty impressive.
So I think it may be nearly time to wrap it up, even though I appreciate some of you guys been waiting here to showcase stuff and answer and have more questions, but there'll always be more streams.
We could do another one soon. So
exactly here. So I know we're gonna have some sad people in the chat. But it seems today, there's been some misbehaving going on. That's what I say. There's always a little bit of that.
What would be really nice, and something I said to the team this week, is if we do a dedicated showcase, maybe next week if we've got time, where people can build their signal grids, their broadcast and action relay things, and send them to us, and then we can like use them ahead of the stream, or like on the stream, which would be nice. Send them to us ahead of the stream. We can use them on stream. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, my mission today was to really just begin having a look at more stuff, and I think I actually was able to at least showcase all the blocks in this update eventually, and also go over some more of the functionality of the action reel and the broadcast controller. So I think this I think this will be a nice time to wrap it up here today. It's been a little bit chaotic, but it's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate everyone hanging out and chatting with us today. Big shout out to Jack as well for joining me here.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, and Jack, you'll see Jack sooner than you'll see me. There's going to be a AI people stream on Monday, right?
Yep, on Monday the 20th at 5 p.m. at UTC. So usually the same time we start the Space Engineer streams. We will be talking to air people. Marek will be there, and some of my amazing colleagues from Good AI will be there. And if you're interested in that tech, it is really, really cool, and we've got a lot of info to share. If you're not sure what it is, come along. We'll tell you about it and show you what we're working on. It's a really exciting experience.
Definitely. Don't miss it, guys. Monday. Yeah, I know. There was more griefers than usual today, unfortunately, and it was just causing one problem. Couple problems too many, so I do apologize, guys, but still, I hope you enjoyed watching the stream and hanging out here today. I think we're really good. Just to summarize again, wiki, join the Discord, support site, these are all good things. Read the blog post you haven't already. Anything else key here? keep an eye out for the hotfix. Hotfix coming very soon, and there's some of those major crashes that and issues that people have been experiencing will be getting resolved very, 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 very soon. So hopefully that will kind of fix some of the things that were introduced on Monday there. So great, awesome. Lots of support in the Discord, especially for coders. I cannot. I mean, that's the best thing. What Keanada just linked. It's you can link a lot of things, but keensoftwarehouse.com/connect is probably the best site to get connected with us everywhere. You should, because now I appreciate not everyone uses all the platforms that we might be on, but if you do have a preference, then yeah, we really post to all platforms. So definitely good to kind of get us there. Yeah,
well, I can tell you a little surprise, a little cheeky spoiler.
Okay.
It's very fun. So we, a lot of people prefer getting news and information on short form content. Like I spend way too much time on TikTok. The Keen Software House account's become active again recently. We've been posting a few TikToks there, and we're posting to Instagram Reels as well and YouTube Shorts. So you'll see a lot more of those popping up. So if you're a fan of that type of content, look forward to it. It's going to be very, very nice.
Yeah, Jack's going to be cooking, so keep an eye out.
Also, big shout out to Janos, who you had on the Monday stream. He's done some fantastic work in prepping those shorts as well, so big shout out to him. Yeah,
Janusz, you guys had the pleasure of meeting on Monday. Very, 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 very talented. So, like all our team, that's the main thing. We have some incredible talent at Keen Software House and Good AI, so it's really, really, really cool to see. So the final thing to do here today, guys, I've done all the reminders, I think, is to do some shout outs. Let me know if you are in the chat right now, and I will get your name. Let's go. The poll, interestingly, stabilized. It was still that poll. There's now 227 votes, and still 75% of people watching the stream today, roughly, give or take, actually have the signal pack already, which is awesome. That's really great. So the guy, I think that speaks that most people watching the, and actually, if you say who's going to get it soon, if it's actually 90%, so 90% of people will have signal. So that's great. All right, I see James, Pickle, Indy, Elfie Wolf, Tools, Liebs, NPC, a name I can't pronounce, but hello. Micro, Reload, Joanna, Maximilian, Runic, Swiss Leo, Tim, Devoy, Mike, Cedar Sapling, Engen, Lucas, The Lost Dims, Alkheim, I think, Bakara, Iota, Bot, Pickle Gamer, Stephen Plain. I also see Dunheiko, Lightbender, Tenable Target, Loki, Consti, Ananazzi, Havane, Brianetta, Ayan, Captain Flips, Renzo, Iridium, Eternal Colossus, Ally, Void, Masoli, Loki, Roni, Savage, Earth, Default Trash Bag. Oh, Default Trash Bag. I just saw that Star Wars scenario. Delicious. Darkstorm, Bully Bill, Chelik. I think I got everyone nearly. Zithian, Oddland, Dope, Clifford, Deezer, Tony, Dope, James, yeah, Karubis, I'm Grumpy, yep, Black Knight. Great, and some more I might have missed, but most of you guys I got there. Yeah, what a name, Default Trash Bag. Can't forget that one. So, Jack, any final words?
I think that's everything for me, John.
Okay, man. So, yeah, everyone will see you very soon. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, everybody. And, yeah, finally here, I will do a little something. Well, that's all for today. If you're interested in the full list of happenings, check out keensoftwarehouse.com/connect. New newsletter tomorrow. Keep an eye out. It's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. And as always... if in doubt, jump drive out. That's my backup one, because when I'm in doubt, I just use this one, quite literally. See you guys. Bye-bye.